This is a dream come true. Oh my God.
Shimombi, so this is the house that you want. It's now your house.
Yes.
Bashimumbi.
Yeah. Mumbi, why?
Nachubala mwala ingiro tunyelele.
No, Rose. Kawachileka na ingira munganda.
Munganda nshi?
Ngo ine nganda.
Bashimumbeka mango ine nganda kwisa?
Kuturo.
Obe. Ya, icho notoko wama. Panda ini apa nachilatinika. Nimbono koko wale unishama yanda.
Hello. No mara mone ifya kuino bwingi hapa. Imyotoka. Trolley dash. Hala mumbi.
Mokwe.
Lesenta. Elo na mushiba. Patu lesa phela first kutulo. Elo mbanga wabuka ufere wakonka.
Ampera mchine?
Lesenta.
Neba kushitashani hapo.
Na bale mbapa, dial *384*1#. It's simple. Hello. Chawa hapa 10 kwacha.
Haukosi ni kwata 10 kwacha.
Twalabi kama 200.
Ngatwaingisha labidi dimbu madaba tutu awina wanu. Imwe na imwe ine.
Hello na ba mayo, twalaba posa. Ali kwata sana shuko mayoli.
It's time to live your dream.
Zambia, it's your time because no dream is too big for My Zambian Dream. Enter this draw so that you can stand a chance at winning shopping vouchers, cell phones, solar kits, cars, money, vacation trips, mini meal, trolley dashes, scholarships, and the grand prize of a 3-bedroomed house. That's right, a 3-bedroomed house. To enter the draw, all you have to do is dial *384*1#, and you will only be charged 10 kwacha to enter this amazing competition. What are you waiting for? It's time to live your dream.
It's time to live your dream.
Watch the entire video, my lovely viewers, to get the whole thing. Without wasting much of your time, let's get right into it.
This is DJ Mutati exclusive.
Hi lovely viewers, it's me again, your one and only Mutati Mpundu. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button down below. Turn the bell icon to join the notification squad. Don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this video in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you lovely viewers.
So yes, good evening. So, we have heard that the family is engaging with government. This is good news. I think all of us, that's what we want. We want this matter to be resolved. Going to court wasn't the best way, to resolve this matter. However, government had no choice. Government had no choice because if government had not stepped in, or if government had not taken the position that they did, by now Edgar Lungu would have been temporarily buried in South Africa. Because you can't say that burying Edgar Lungu in South Africa is permanent. No, it is temporal. It would have just been a temporal measure, just like depositing him there to be withdrawn at some point. So what government did is good because it prevented Edgar Lungu to be buried in South Africa temporarily, because afterwards that body would have had to come to Zambia. So government did a good thing to step in. And yes, there have been back and forth, but at this point in time, since there are negotiations going on, I want to behave maturely, and I'll encourage others to behave maturely. I want to behave maturely, and I would want to encourage others to behave maturely, including Makebi Zulu himself. For starters, for me, Makebi Zulu would have withdrawn himself to allow somebody else to lead the negotiations. But anyway, he's the person that they have chosen, and he likes it. He wants to be part of it. That's fine. But I want to emphasize that I hope they will behave maturely. And I'm not talking without thinking about the words I'm using. I hope they will behave maturely. Because, you see, the problem with the family, they are the ones who have not been consistent. They are the ones who have not been consistent. They haven't been consistent. When they agreed earlier on, they changed. And they changed on flimsy grounds. The arguments that they were bringing about, they really didn't make sense. You know, they didn't make sense. So, then from there, we have had other instances where, you know, the family has not been coming out good. The family has not been coming out good. Government has continuously insisted, let's engage, let's engage. Government has been like on their knees pleading with the family. Can we please engage? Can we please engage? You know? And yet, the statements that have been coming from the family are something else, including their propaganda. Makebi Zulu was the other day complaining to say government has weaponized the media. But really, if there is a media that has been weaponized, it is the PF propaganda. They are the ones that run, you know, strange narratives. Strange narratives. They are good, and they are really good at running false narratives, speculative narratives, superstition. They have been throwing in everything. So the issue of saying no, government has weaponized the media, no, it is the PF that has weaponized the media. If anything, imagine they have lost this case. Makebi Zulu and the family, they have lost this case. Imagine if they had won the case. Imagine. Look at how they ran the propaganda when the Black Jesus came in and managed to secure an adjournment. That CNDA adjournment. They were celebrating as if they have won something. They were really celebrating. So I am imploring, yeah, imploring, is it imploring? I am urging the PF and their propaganda to behave maturely. Because if they don't behave maturely, I mean, it will be very sad. It will be very sad. We will come back and we'll be talking big things around here. We were talking big things. Today I was going to talk big things. But because the negotiation has started, I will spare some of these people. But I want to tell you that please behave yourselves. Please, can you be coherent to whatever you are going to agree? What you agree, abide by it. Stand by it. And you don't play a matrix like the way you did in court, in the High Court. When you applied, you said, no, the family is talking, the parties are engaging. The parties are engaging. Meanwhile, you went to the Constitutional Court to file an appeal there. Eh? You are saying you told the judges to say, no, we want to engage. We are engaging. And yet, what you wanted is to buy time for you to go and file an appeal in the Concord. So I am hoping that these negotiations are real negotiations and not some strategy, to buy time. Because if these negotiations go well, and they are concluded, it means that on Monday, when this case comes up, the parties can simply withdraw that notice of appeal and notify the court that they have agreed. It is very simple. They can just do that. Unless they don't agree, then the case goes on Monday. For those of you that may not have followed the sequence of events, where we are is that, the family, the Edgar Lungu family, lost the case in the High Court. Lost the case in the High Court because the court ruled to say Edgar Lungu should be buried in Zambia and he should be repatriated back to Zambia and be buried there according to, a send-off befitting a former head of state. That was the judgment. The family lost this matter. But when the family lost the matter, they didn't agree with the court. They filed a notice to appeal. They wanted to appeal so that they can go to a higher court. Before the notice of appeal could be heard, on a day that the notice of appeal was supposed to be heard, the Lungu family came up and said, no, we want to engage with the family. We are engaging. So give us some time. It came up on a Friday, so the matter was adjourned to a Monday. When the matter came up on Monday, the Lungu family notified the judges to say, we have appealed to the Concord. So this matter has to stand down. And indeed, the matter had to be adjourned sine die, had to be adjourned indefinitely. So the matter went now to the Constitutional Court. When it went to the Constitutional Court, the Constitutional Court ruled to say, no, we cannot entertain your appeal here. Can you go and follow the processes? Meaning, go back to the High Court, and then it has to go to the Supreme Court, and then later on it can come to the Constitutional Court, if indeed there were merits for it to even reach the Supreme Court. So, instead of engaging, at that point anyway, government offered, please, let's talk. And the family were reluctant. And instead, they went and notified the High Court to say, we are ready to come back and continue where we left off. So, and this is how the date was given to Monday. However, somewhere, somehow, the family has decided to engage the government, have agreed, because government has always been saying, let's talk, let's talk. So somehow the family has kind of agreed to meet the government and negotiate. And it is at this point that I'm saying that I hope these negotiations are just what they are supposed to be, and not some tricks, and not the family coming up with other issues. I just hope that they will agree, because if they agree, it means on Monday we will not have a matter on appeal. What we may have is just notifying the court to say, okay, we have agreed, and things will start unfolding towards the state funeral, towards the state funeral. I won't discuss the nitty-gritty here and there, this and that. I will not. I will restrain myself for tonight. I'm restraining myself, hoping that they will be able to discuss and reach a win-win situation and a lose-lose situation. Remember, this case, from the word go, the South African government have been very clear. They want Edgar Lungu to be buried in Zambia. The courts themselves, they have been very clear. Of course, they can't come out to say, no, but the way they have been coming out is like, really, you guys, you can talk and resolve this matter. They also, somehow, there is all the indications are pointing to the fact that they want Edgar Lungu to be buried in Zambia. So, if you like, I mean, the family are in a very difficult situation. And it will be very unwise for them to continue insisting on, going in court. Because at the end of the day, they will lose this case. And it will be more embarrassing if they lose this case. And it will not look good if there are boycotts and there are standoffs. It will not look good. So, this engagement is very good. But I insist that it will be handled maturely, more especially from the family side. From the government side, I think they have been restrained. They have been restrained. Look, they even suspended the Ralimweto. They suspended Ralimweto for the comments that he made to say the Lungu family are bitter. They suspended him. I mean, how much more can you say that the government is taking this seriously? Patrick Kango has issued statements telling everybody not to be making comments on the matter. So surely government has tried. President Hakainde Hichilema has been insisting. So really, I really hope that the family, the PF, na imo propaganda team wonse you behave maturely. Ine shalandepo sana.
Alright, that's all for you today, lovely viewers. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to leave a comment in the comment section below. Tell me what you think about the video you just watched in the comment section below. I'll be super glad to hear from you, lovely viewers. Once again, I go by the name of Mutati Mpundu. I love you, peace, I gotta go.